Hi everyone, it's Maggie. Welcome to my channel, and I'm going to make some Christmas ornaments, mainly using doilies, images, laces, appliques. It's basically going to be a design team project for Crafty Me Shop, and the link will be in the description box. Crafty Me Shop is a Facebook selling group where Esme sells all this beautiful stuff that you see in front of you, except the doilies of mine. And the only way you can buy is from her shop, and you need to be a member. So you'd have to, if you're not already, you'd have to apply for the group. And there'll be a link, as I said, in the description box. And what else? What else? It's nighttime. I know there's I'm going to be moving around. There's going to be a little bit of like a shadow. I can't help that. It's where my camera, I brought my camera down so you'd be able to see what I was doing, and the mechanical arm that holds it, that's what basically right about there you're seeing. So anyway, I have been in a really, I don't know if it's a creative slump, if it's just a crafting slump. Man, ever since I got really sick at the end of August, and I'm just now, a few months later, I still have a cough, but it is, I think, going away, hopefully. And I am feeling better, just trying to get energy back in that. So I don't know what it is, but I did do a project last week for the Foxy Crafters, Tracy Fox Creative. And I made some Christmas tags and pockets with her fairy kit, and oh my gosh, I really did enjoy doing that. And that was last week. And a couple times this week I came over to the table, sat here saying, okay, what can I do now? What can I do? And nothing came to me. No matter, I mean, I looked at my stuff, all that, and just nothing really came to me. And then I've watched videos, looking for some inspiration for something. And I just thought, you know what? Last week, you made a Christmas featured items, and maybe you should kind of stick to the Christmas theme. So that's what I'm going to do. To make a really long story a little shorter. So anyways, I'll show you. I printed these, well, I had to shrink them down, and then I printed them on the cotton printer sheets, and they're just so adorable. I mean, they're just so cute. So anyways, the page came with 6 of them, and so I'm going to use these. I'm hoping to make 3, but it just depends on how long it takes me. I'm already 4.5 minutes in, and I'm still just kind of gapping. But anyways, all right, so these are the images. The base is going to be one of these doilies. It's a good size. So I brought 3 of those out. I had to cut those. And then I brought some smaller doilies because I like to layer. So I brought a few different design ones here. And then I brought Crafty Me Shop, some different trims I can use. some dangles for the bottom. There's those. There's this one, whoops, and this one, and then I brought in a red because I'm not sure which images I'm going to use, but this is like, I think, other than these little scraps I had in my scrap box, these are little pieces, but I can use them. So other than these, this is the only other red I have right now anyway. Excuse me. So, and then this is a bluish gray color because there's a couple of images that have some blue and gray, and this is a really light blue one I just got, I think, within the last couple of weeks from Crafty Me Shop. So all the laces, the what else? I brought some different appliques. I still may have to get up and get something if I think of something specific that I didn't before that I want to use. Then here's another trim, and then some pearl, like blingy stuff, these here. And this looked Christmassy to me. I don't know if I'll use it, but you never know. I'm going to put them up here. And then these came in one of my orders, and they're buttons, and I just thought these would be in my shop. Yeah, these buttons here. I don't know if I can use them, but they're out here. And let's see. And I brought my bag of blue appliques just in case, and then my bag of white appliques just in case. And then I brought 3 wide laces. Here's the other 2. So I brought 3 wide ones to put over. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So let's see if I can get going here. My glue gun's hot. Here's the images. Let me move these out of the way for now. Just leave the one here and move this stuff out of the way. I've really put myself in just a little actual tiny area now to actually work with, because I have so much stuff I brought just in the hopes that I wouldn't have to, get up and take the time to look for something. Okay, so here's the first doily. Doesn't matter really which side I put it on, but I'll use this side because the doily's going to get, basically, it's just going to get covered up anyway. So let me look at the images quick, see which one I want to use. They're all so cute. There were 6 images on the page, and it was just one page. Maybe I'll use this one. Look at that. She's just so pretty. I don't have my autofocus on it, but it's kind of, I don't know. Hopefully it's not being weird. All right, so I have to take this off of the paper. And it's cotton fabric. It's really thin, so I'm also going to put a little piece of batting. I took out a little piece of batting that I have. And let's see, I don't want it, I can't cover it up too much, or it'll go beyond the image, it'll stretch out. All right, that might be enough. Let's see how, that might be too wide, so let's go to this end. And you don't need to cover the whole thing. It's just basically to give it a little, I might even put 2 on. I'm not sure I'll cut 2 and then see if it ends up being too bulky. Yeah, I think I'll just use the one. All right, save that for the next one. All right, so let me add a little glue to this. Get that on there. Okay. Now let's put another doily on top. This is like the same pattern, only it's smaller, and this is an ecru color. I have that one. This is also ecru. I really like this one, but this is also like an ecru. Yeah, I like that, and it's nice and flat too. So I'm just going to add a little to the middle though, for now, in case I need to put. Well, I will need to put something underneath if I add dangles to the bottom. Okay, now the other thing. Oh, I keep forgetting when I'm using the hot glue. It doesn't work well on the paper. Okay, I need a spot where I took out some seam binding for just a little bit, a little thing, so that if it hung on a tree or even a doorknob, it's big enough. And so you can glue it inside, but sometimes if there's an area large enough, but that's not really large enough, so I'll end up gluing it. So I guess it doesn't matter. But if there was a hole large enough, then you'd want it so that it was right at the top in the center, like that. But it's not really. If I put in one of these, it's not going to be center. It's going to be a little off to the side. That would drive me crazy. Okay. So the next thing is the wide lace that I want to use. I think with this, because this is white, there's a lot of white in this. So I think what I want to see if this may be too big. Okay. So here's no, I think it's going to work, so I'm going to try it. The worst that happens is I use it for something else, right? So is it, let's see, Thanksgiving's next week, next Thursday. And my daughter and I are going with my son and daughter-in-law and my grandchildren to my daughter-in-law's mom and dad's. But we always go there for Thanksgiving, and then they come up here for Christmas. So we're going to Plymouth. And so I was going to ask, though, if anybody's already getting ready for Christmas. Like started shopping. I'm a last-minute shopper. I'll admit that. I really am. But that's okay. It works for me. I kind of always, well, when my husband was alive, I wasn't last minute because he wouldn't let me be. He used to drag me to the malls and stuff and said, come on, let's get this done. I don't want to be doing it last minute. Okay, so I can either put this there, or I could cut out in between and put it like that. But I don't know. Okay, so this is where the time's going to go. If I could figure out, let me take my glasses off because I'm seeing so close. I wonder if let me see where I'd have to cut out. There to there. I know, and some of you are going to say, don't cut it, and some are going to say, yes, cut it. I don't need to cut it all out. Let's try it this way. I'm trying to see where I want to start here. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of go around like this. Okay, because I'd like to leave some of that in there if I can. So I'm just, let's see how this works. All right. See if that's enough. Okay, yep. All right, so let me get her down. So then I'll know where to position the other piece. I need her basically kind of in the middle. Excuse me. All right, so I need to glue the edges down. So as far as like Christmas shopping goes, it's like my grandchildren are at the age where they want gift cards, money, that type of thing. And if I want to get them something, which I always get them stuff to open too, it's mostly online. Our mall, we have a few malls around here, but they're nothing like they used to be. It's crazy. Okay, now let's put this. I want to, yeah. Okay, right like that. All right, let me tack this down quick. Just gonna take a tiny bit of glue just to hold it in place because I want it to hopefully you can't see the top of my head. I can't even tell. I'm not looking at the camera. Just to kind of going to try to tack it down to fit over the image. See, I'm going to have to push it in a little bit. So it's going to take a little bit. Hope it's not boring. All right, I'm going to put just a little in the middle of these larger circles here. And then I can kind of manipulate them. There. Yep. That works for me. And I'll go to the other side. Do the same thing. I need a new glue stick. Of course I do. Okay. I don't want to hide any of the image either. All right. So I didn't end up, I guess there was no glue. So let's bring this up a little bit. And then we'll bring this up to fit too. There. All right. I don't like how this, don't like gasp or anything, because there's a method to my madness here. But I didn't like how those were sticking up. So I'm going to cut these two, just because they add bulk. Because I'm going to put another doily behind it. I didn't like how that looked. All right, let me tack this down though. Just right there. All right, and then I did what? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, good. Because I think I want to put some dangles down there. Okay. Now let's see. Now I have to see. Now is this? All right, that's not bigger. What did I do with the other two white doilies? Okay. All right, this is when I had a runner, and when I cut them, the ones on the edges are never like perfectly round, and I cut it because I was just starting to, to cut into it. I cut the edge ones, and I shouldn't have. I should have gone in the middle. Let me see if this is any better. And that's Marty saying hello. All right, let's try. Okay, all right, that looks better right there. And I don't mind how the thicker, it is. I don't mind that. All right, so let's just add this, and then I'll have to cut another one if I get to 3. But at the rate I'm going, I won't get to 3. I'll be lucky if I get this one done. How many minutes have I been on already? Almost 25. Okay. All right. So there's that. Let me see now. Now I want to do a little bit of dangle. And I'm not sure. Let me see what take a piece of the red and see what that looks like. Oh my gosh, I should have done this before I put that last doily on there. Do I want the red? I think I'm just going to add that one piece in the middle, and then behind it I'm going to add white. Like a piece of the white. Let's see how that looks. Oh, and I'll add more than one piece. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, so let's take that out. And let's see. What other one do I want to do? I don't want that. That's the wrong color. Okay, see, I had these in what was left in my scraps, and I cut off the top because that just adds a bulk in between. So let's see. I should check to see the length first because I want the longest in the back. Do I want to use this one? Although that's not really any longer than the red, so yeah, maybe. Okay, maybe that's what I'll do. All right, now, oh. All right, so we have some of that. All right, so it'll go like this. That'll be in the back. That'll be on top of that. Then, okay, this is the shortest one if I use that. And then this will go on top of that. Let's cut this bulk off. We don't need that. Let's see, maybe one more. Or maybe that'll be too much. Let's see. You won't really be able to see it. I think it's too short. Not since I put this on there. So we'll save that. Or I could, but I don't want to really. I could do it like that, but I don't want to. I really don't want to cover that up. All right, so let's get these dangles on there. All right, so they're gonna go in between the one I put on the back and the original doily. The top one I may put in between these two doilies, but I'm not sure. All right, so let's put this one on first, but let me get rid of this because we don't need that. Hopefully I've been in frame. I'm not live, so I don't have anybody to say, you're not in frame. I don't want to get up there as high as I can though, because I don't want them to be dangling too low. If they go on a branch, you don't want them to be really low. So, all right. Well, and I need to make sure that she's straight up and down or the dangles will be off. So all right. I'm just going to go across here with a little row. I can always add more. Where's my little tool here? Okay, yep, that's good. All right, then let's add the red. This just doesn't want to lie flat for some reason. Glue strings. All right, so we'll add another strip of the glue across here. Oh my gosh. I don't know why those glue strings are so bad, but they are. All right, come on, before the glue dries, maybe. All right, that's good. You're not going to see the inside of it anyway. All right, and then this one. All right, that's the right side. I think that might be, I don't think I'm going to use that one. I think the three rows is going to be enough. Okay, let's put that across here. Okay. All right, so you have a little red, there's a little red in the background. I think that's all it's needed for the red, because the only red you really see are the berries and in her hat. All right, now what can we do to embellish? Let's see. Okay, so we have this here, which I could dangle from there. We have this, but this is going to, no, this is going to be too big. If it was a different configuration, that might work. And then we have this one. Nope, nope, those are not going to work. I may not use those on any of them. They just may be too thick or big or whatever. Now this one might not be bad. I just feel like it definitely needs something there. Then what else do I have? I have these flowers here. These are from my stash, these flowers. Let's put that up a little more. And that over there. So that, I like that, but I'm not going to glue it down yet. I want to make sure that I like it. I think I do. I think I do. And I have stuff over here. What did I bring over here? No, I think I want to. All right, now that I'm looking at it, this has to go. That was too far down. There, I think that's better. Right there. I can't ask you what you think either. Oh, had these on the wrong side. Did any of you notice that? And you're yelling into the screen? I do that. I talk to people when I watch their videos. I don't know. You know what? I think I'm going to just go for it. I really do like that. All right, let me put my glasses back on because now I can't tell. Can I really see what I'm looking at or what? All right, so let me just put a tiny bit in the middle for now. And I know these flowers are different shades. And this is like red, like her hat. But that doesn't bother me. I don't like to like totally match all the time. So that honestly doesn't bother me at all. Okay, and then we have to put this on. Let me get some glue on the bottom of that. I know I'm off camera, but I have the camera so close I can't get everything in. Okay, and then this is going to go right there. Oh my gosh, almost 38 minutes. Okay. I don't think I want to go over the top though. I could put bling in the middle of these, but then it would hide the green. Let me see. I don't know, but Christmas is kind of like, it can be blingy. All right, let me take them off and look again. You know what? I think I am going to put these on. Not just because they're blingy, but this green, and I didn't even notice it, of course, because I had my glasses off probably. The green is a little too bright. So, I mean, to see just a tiny bit of it is okay. But, yeah. All right, that solves that dilemma. Okay, so let's, yeah, almost, that would have been hurtful. What not to do. Yep, get it on. That's okay. I'm lucky I don't burn myself more because my fingers just are so clumsy. All right, so let's do the smart thing on this one. Put it in the middle of the flower and then put the bling on. I want a tiny bit of the green to show, just not all of it. Okay. And these I have had for years. They came from an Etsy shop, and the woman no longer has the shop open. This was years ago. And I got a bunch of them. And of course I used them a few over the years. And I didn't even realize I had any left. But I went searching for different things today. So yeah. All right. All right, so let's get a piece of seam binding, and we don't need a really large piece because it's just going to go on a branch. So let's cut that. And I think I am going to stop at just the one because I'm already at 41 minutes. And who wants to spend an hour, watching someone make 2 ornaments? But what I will do is maybe make one off camera and then make one more on and then show all 3. So this I'm going to glue, but it's got to be up there, and then it'll hang like that. All right, so it has to, and I got the crinkly one on purpose. I like how it crinkles. All right, so it has to go right above that because that is the top right there. Yep. All right, so I'm going to glue it to this top piece here first. And I'll turn it over and then I'll glue it. And it's in between the 2 doilies. So I'll glue it like that. Whoops, that was hot. Okay, such a clown. Okay, so yeah, so then this just goes on the branch like that. I almost want to put stuff around that, but I'm going to try to refrain. And I don't have anything else on the table anyways. I'd have to go searching. But anyways, if I do end up amending anything, you'll see it on the next video when I show when I do one more and show all 3. Okay, so there it is. Oh my gosh, I told you I am having such a hard time creating. I can't believe it took me. It's going to be, well, it's 43, almost 44 minutes. So we'll round it off to 45 that I've been on here, and I've only made one ornament, but that's okay. I don't want to, I'd rather take a long time than take it all apart and start over again because I didn't end up liking it. So, all right, I'm going to leave it like that. And if you like, let me know what you think. Don't forget, if you're not familiar with Crafting Me Shop on Facebook, click the link. And you do have to answer the questions. And yeah, the sales are every Friday, usually every Friday, sometimes Friday and Saturday, or sometimes just Saturday. But she has new stuff every single week. And it's just all gorgeous. So, all right. So instead of, starting to just gab on, I'm going to say good night, and I will be back again soon with another video. Bye for now.